Joining us on the program are two analysts in Harbhajan Singh as well as Robin Uthappa. Harbhajan, let me start with you. When Virat was batting, got to that 49th ton, we saw a typical Virat Kohli inning, the kind he plays in one-day cricket, a runner ball sort of 100. But does that now, in hindsight, when we saw South Africa bat as well, put into perspective how difficult it might have been for Virat Kohli to get that 100 under tough circumstances? Does that then make this 100 extra special?
I think Virat Kohli's inning was brilliant. I think a lot of people saying that it was a runner ball kind of a century, but looking at those conditions, I think he batted beautifully. And it was slightly on the slower side, and somebody needed to be there till the end, and it was Virat Kohli, who took that responsibility to take the team through, and he batted with great pace. I think since he was right there in the middle, so the rest of the batters can come around him and score those runs freely. So I think this inning was a brilliant inning.
Same question to you, Robin. Put it into perspective, the conditions that Virat may have encountered, because when we saw the South Africans bat, of course, the Indian bowlers have been doing very well in this tournament, but the conditions were tough. The ball was gripping, it was spinning as well. Run making wasn't easy. Then what does that tell you about Virat's 49th ton?
Yeah, a lot of times when you watch these kind of innings and you see Virat batting through the innings, you hear from different sections of media or different parts of social media, you hear people saying, oh, he's playing for himself. He played to get his 100. But I think just the fact that South Africa struggled so much on this wicket actually just reiterates the fact that he played the situation and it was required for him. He understood it. He was ahead of the game. And great players know that when they're ahead of the game and they realize, okay, on this wicket, it's going to be tough for any of my teammates to come here, get set and score runs and still get us to a target of above 300. And he made that assessment very, very quickly and realized even at the 45th over, when he was about 85, 86, he was just still nudging the ball around, trying to get there. He knew we're going to accelerate in the last 2 or 3 overs, because I know after Jadeja, we don't have batting. So that could be the difference between a 290 and a 325. And you could see, with our bowling, it may not make a difference between 290 and 325 today, but you always have to go in with that cushion as much as possible. The more cushion you give to your bowlers, the more freedom they bowl with. And that's exactly what we saw happen today. Like I said, I think, he is, and I will still stand by this, that he is, I think, the greatest white ball player we've seen in one-day cricket. And the chase master. And I think as far as assessing situations and sticking to his template is concerned, there is no one better than Virat Kohli.
Harbhajan, we've dissected the innings and his career in the recent past, but what I'd want to know from you, because you've seen him ever since he made his debut, in fact, even before that, when he was even playing domestic cricket, what are your earliest memories of Virat Kohli? And when you met him for those initial years, did you ever think that he'd come so far?
Yeah, my earlier interaction or whatever earlier memories with Virat Kohli is a chubby guy coming into the team with big cheeks. But credit to him, the way he, transformed himself to great Virat Kohli. It is showing that, what kind of a hard work he has done and his dedication prove that he's a special player. And of course he always had the talent. Whenever he first came into the squad, he always had the talent. But anybody say at that time to Virat Kohli that, okay, you might be the one who will be breaking records of great Sachin Tendulkar, he would say, no, you're joking, and that's not going to happen. But he actually did that, and it's so good to see. Even Sachin Tendulkar once in one of the function, he mentioned that there are only 2 guys in India who can reach to his kind of records. One is Virat Kohli, and second is Rohit Sharma. And of course, Sachin also put out a tweet congratulating him and saying that whatever statement Sachin made the other day, it's coming true.
Okay, lovely to see, as Harbhajan Singh describing there, the journey of Virat Kohli from that chubby boy to now. As Robin points out, arguably the greatest white ball batter ever. I'm afraid that's all the time that we have on this discussion. But Harbhajan Singh, Robin Uthappa, thank you so much for joining us on Battle of Champions.